What's up, guys? It's YCF, I'm Stud, and we are back with another 2013 summer Lego City set, and we've got the big one. This is going to be one of the largest city sets we get in the summer wave. Just want to show you the box here. This is set 60014. What is this? Coast Guard Patrol? Yes, Coast Guard Patrol. 449 pieces. A lot going on with this guy, right? We get the big boat that I just showed you. We get a smaller boat, a lighthouse, several minifigures. Check out the back of the box right there. And 3 sharks. So lots of sharks in this guy too. Alright, I know you guys want to see all the play features, all the details, and I can't wait to show them to you. So let's do that right now. Let's zoom in. Well, would you look at what we've got going on here. 6 minifigures, a dog, 3 sharks. Oh yeah. Again, set 60014. I'm just going to grab the instruction guides. Here we go. 3 instruction guides. So the first one is for the helicopter and the submarine. And then we've got the lighthouse and the little speedboat there, or not really a speedboat, but just a boat, let's just say. And then the third one is for the big Coast Guard Patrol ship, which is awesome. It's so awesome that it houses the helicopter right on it and the submarine. There's a little captain station here that we'll get into. But you know what we like to do first is take a look at the minifigures. There are lots of things I want to point out with our class of minifigures in this set. So let's get them on the pedestal and get a better. Well, we will start off with the female, and she is one of the passengers on that green boat that we get. They end up needing to be rescued for either, you know, crashing ashore where the lighthouse is, or kind of being surrounded by sharks, and she does come with that either popsicle or ice cream cone. No back printing on the face, so no need to take her hairpiece off. But she does have that orange shirt with the flower, the pink flowers. Now we'll move on to the person that she is in the boat with, and you can see he probably likes to surf because he's a picture of a little surfer there on his shirt. And it looks like he's wearing a tank top, and it has printing on the back side there as well. And here is our helicopter pilot. Now each of these minifigures, well, we do get a lot of these vests. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 of them. So you can have these minifigures with their vests on, but for the sake of this review, I just wanted to show you their torso printing. So here's our helicopter pilot. He's got the visor, he's got the shades on, and looks like he's got gloves, the gray gloves. There's the printing on the back. And this is the captain of our ship. And yeah, you know, look, if you're going to be a captain of a ship, you got to rock a beard. That's just part of the deal, right? And you got to have a white cap like that. This is our El Capitan. And here is one of the Coast Guard patrollers. He's working on the ship, and you can see he's got, looks like the radio headphones on, and there's something neat there, and he's got the walkie-talkie radio. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull the walkie-talkie radio off, and I want to show you this, where these headphones actually are a separate piece. There's a hole in the cap there, and that just kind of fits right on. So it kind of looks like, if you haven't had any friend sets, some of the friend sets and, you know, other accessories, they do have that hole in the cap there. For instance, Tonto in the Lone Ranger, he kind of had that in his headpiece, where you put the bird on top. And then I'm just going to get the life vest off so you can see the torso printing. And there we go. So maybe we'll see more of that. Maybe we'll see different, you know, headgear accessories because that's a cool feature right there for him. And this is our last minifigure, and the only thing different is the face. Same torso and legs and back printing and headgear as our last minifigure. We also get a dog in this set. The dog happens to be in the boat. I guess some of you guys that have boats like to take the dog out with you. Why not? Dog is a great companion, I guess, even on a boat, and they like to swim in water, so why not? But we do get a dog in this set. And sticking with the animals, here are our 3 sharks. We get 3 of these guys. And their last animal here, we get a crab that is crawling on the rocks of the lighthouse. Let me just back up here and we can get a better look at the lighthouse. Now, my favorite part of the lighthouse is the light part, because we get 3 translucent yellow pieces up top, which we do not get often. So this is one way to get 3 of those. And I also like that we get these round pieces here to build the top of the lighthouse. Also get these big rock pieces. You've seen these before. Well, they're kind of put together, but these are just one piece to kind of make the rocks jet out like that. And of course, the blue base plate represents the water, that this is kind of coming out of the water like that. So that is the lighthouse build. And then I'll move on quickly here to the boat that our 2 passengers and the dog were on. So on the boat we do get a little sticker here to put on for the controls, and we have a nice engine with the propeller back there. So that is a pretty cool looking engine for a boat. We have the antenna, some binoculars. Looks like we have a little bit of windshield there so the water doesn't splash, and then 2 seats which fit our 2 minifigures. And I'm just going to get them both in there so you can see what it looks like. Whoa! So you can see what it looks like with them in. And whoa! She doesn't want to stay in. And a piece just went flying. That was awesome. So a little grill piece here just kind of took off, so we'll have to find that. And then the dog can actually fit right there. So we are good to go with the green boat. So moving on to the major part of this set, which is the ship. Just want to point out that the helicopter can land right on, and we've got on the helicopter a rope that we can use to lower down to save anyone that may need help to pull them up. And we also have these buoys, so this helicopter can actually land in the water and kind of rest there while it's making its rescue. You see the stickers, so we have stickers on this side, 1, 2, 3 stickers, and then you turn it around and we just have the other sides of those stickers there as well. This is the cockpit that opens up, and you see the 2 controls for our helicopter pilot, who is right here, and the helicopter pilot. Maybe I'll have better luck getting our helicopter pilot in and pieces won't go flying. And yeah, he just sits down like that. And there he goes. So great play feature here where we can, well, rip this thing apart. It is not my day. So just got to hold it on. And you can lower that down. Well, you get the idea. It's a good play feature. Don't get me wrong. All right, now if we turn around, just want to show you, before we get to the ship, just want to show you all the features here. And you can see these stickers. We can lower the submarine down into the water, and our sub just kind of hitches off. And here are the propellers, and you can see the engines right here. these are stickers. We have a couple of arms that move like that. They look like little claws. And it looks like this would be a light on the inside, and these are lights in here. So kind of a nifty little build for a little submarine. Now, you might ask, what about the minifigure? And I'm just gonna grab one. Which one should I grab? I'll grab this guy. Now, minifigure can probably ride this like this. A little handle. And then he can kind of hold on to it and go down with it and see what's going on. Use it as a little light. So I like it. It's a neat little build to go along with. And then I really like how it can clip back on to the boat, and then you can use this to raise and lower it from the water. Okay, moving along to the boat itself. Just kind of show you all the way around. And what you hear moving are these buoys along the side that just kind of drift in the water. Actually, you know what they're used for is if when you're pulling another boat close to you. So say they were towing a boat, you know, during the rescue. So this boat would come up and it wouldn't smash in to the main boat because the buoy would be there to protect it. So it's kind of just like a barrier, a cushion when you have another boat next to you. So really neat feature that was very thoughtful, and you gotta like all of the orange pieces that you get. Also interesting, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but these orange pieces, it's kind of like two-tone. There's a darker orange. These rounded pieces are a little bit lighter in color than the middle piece. So it's like a two-tone thing going on there. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but you can just tell that the molding that they used was a little bit different. So you can just see all the stickers. Of course, these are stickers here, lots of stickers in this set. This is what the helicopter landing pad looks like. So we've got lights, so in the dark you'll be able to see where you land. We also have a sticker up here, and the radar also says Coast Guard, and that is also a sticker. Move around to the back. We have a little ladder for our captain. This is how he would get into where he needs to be to guide this ship. And then I'm going to go freehand here with the video camera, and we're just going to unscrew it, go on top. And I want to show you, if we move around, that this lifts up and we can get inside. We'll just get some better lighting. And there are controls on both sides. So there are controls, and that is a printed brick. And if we turn this around, what I'm going to do is just kind of pop this off so you can see there's a coffee cup, there's the steering wheel, and another printed brick with controls on that side. And this does, you know, come off modularly like a lot of the sets that we've been seeing lately, and then it can just snap right back down into place. Some other details about this ship are, I believe these would be like water cannons. If you're, you know, trying to put out a fire, you can use these to shoot water out of. I also like the design of these windows. I mean, that just looks very authentic. Like this is what we would see out in the sea. And then the same blue translucent pieces are on the lower level here as well. Also, we get a number of life rafts. And that basically is it for our Coast Guard patrol. As you saw, there's just a ton going on with this set, which kind of warrants the $79.99 price tag. So you don't get a ton of pieces, not as many as you would think for $79 or $80 even. But you know that the boats, when you're dealing with boats, in this case you get two of them, you know. And I would also kind of say that when you get a shark, it's the equivalent of getting a minifigure. And I know these are all the same, but this is a great way to start accumulating sharks, I would say. And then a ton of life vests. We've got extra pieces galore. Just a really fun set, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like ships, are you gonna try and save up for this one or ask for it for your birthday? All right, stick around. We have a little more to say coming right up. All right, guys, the one thing we need to point out and really have a little discussion about is when we get these larger boats, especially, and this guy is $79.99 and under 500 pieces. You know, the whole price per piece thing doesn't really come into play because you get this giant mold, which is all one mold, this boat. So yes, this boat will float. I'm not going to put it in water just because I don't like putting my Lego in water when I don't have to, unless I'm washing them. But yeah, so that's the deal. It's a trade-off when you want the bigger sets, especially the boats. You're going to pay a little more for that big mold and not get as many pieces. I'm okay with it, especially in this set because it just has so much going on. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this Coast Guard patrol? As you saw in the zoom in, there are lots of play features, there are lots of minifigures. You get the Lighthouse. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling Coast Guard. We've got all the Coast Guard sets reviewed, so check out a link in the description to that playlist and stay here for more Summer 2013 action. See you next time on Your Creative Friends. Stay creative. Peace.